Alright, YouTube, we are doing a radiator fluid exchange on the Xterra 2014 4.0. Take your one cap off. Notice there's no thermostat, spring, whatever you want to call it. Reservoir, notice it does have the spring. That's important. Don't mix them two up. So, got 100,000 miles. I would say that's blue. Looks blue. I don't know, I'll pull it out in the sunlight in a minute. So there's a number 3 plastic radiator screw with a washer. Don't use a number 2. I brought them both because I know which one it was, but it's definitely a number 3. Gently pull that out, and we're gonna let all this fluid come out. Then I'm going to put some distilled water in there and run it for a little bit. Get the rest of it out. Now, this is weird that it happened down here in Florida as opposed to a northern state. I had to replace this hose that goes back there because of the plastic end fitting, and also because the heater core took a crap and pissed 3 gallons of radiator fluid on the passenger side floorboard. So haven't gotten around to properly figuring out a way to get these hoses and everything. So this is a $20 kit on Amazon. It's definitely bypassed the heater core. It is temporary. I'm just using it for a couple more weeks until I get some fittings and some hoses. And I'm kind of going to go from this hose right over to this hose and just bypass the whole heater core. Everything's fine in this car. It runs just fine. There's no issues except for the fact that she has no heat. And down here in Miami, I don't really think you need heat that much. Like what, once a year? So, took that off. The fluid is draining, still coming out strong. I have taken this hose off, and there's the ones over there. We're gonna see how much fluid we can get out of this thing, and then we're gonna switch it over. Let me go show you what we're putting in it, because that's gonna be very controversial. All right, so we got the 5+ gallons of distilled water, and I got 2 gallons right there of my favorite amsoil antifreeze. This is, now we got cows back here and dogs and everything, so this is definitely, it's concentrated, not only that, but it's also heavy duty off-road ready, and 100,000 mile, 200,000 miles, or 8 years. And you know what I just noticed? Huh, do I have an old one? I thought I had an old one of these somewhere. There's something missing off of that bottle. Hey, check it out, man. We got all kinds of amsoil in here. I must have, oh, I know where it's at. It's in the back of my truck. The other one had a picture of dogs and cows on it and said it was non-poisonous. So the amsoil website says you can put this in, you can mix it. It's universal. It can go with any fluid that's on their website. Now, if you want to put something in the comment and tell me I'm wrong, I think Amsoil is a multi-billion-dollar corporation, been around since 1967, I want to say. I think I know what they're going to say is that they know what they're doing. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. Why? Because it's in every vehicle I own except the Xterra. I've got it in blue. Blue's got it. My Ford Ranger out there's got it. My Tahoe's got it. And my Ford F-350's got it. So all these vehicles are running that fluid for a long, long time. And if you're going to tell me that Nissan's blue fluid is super radioactive and special like kryptonite, and I can't put amsoil in there because it's going to change the polarity of the Earth's crust, and we're all going to die a whole cold, harsh winter, you go right ahead and put that in the comments, because I'm sure somebody's going to have fun with you. All right, we're 5 minutes in. It's draining. Oh, one more thing. Yeah, got to tell you about this. Hello. Every vehicle, we run amsoil that we've gotten from all those guys over there at trustedoil.com. And here is the spill-proof funnel kit. I've used this on every vehicle that we've changed the radiator fluid on. UPC right there, made in Taiwan. Woohoo! Amazon, $30. If I can find an affiliate link, I'll put it down there. I don't know if I have one. I did buy this myself. It wasn't given to me. Works great. Used it on everything. So check this out. Let's go back out there. Okay. Here's the old bottle. Low toxicity, biodegradable, blah 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 blah. There it is. So it's got the doggy on it, and it does say it up there, but they replaced the doggy with the heavy-duty equipment sign, and it is 904. 904. Same product, same everything. So they just changed the label a little bit. They're not focusing on the doggies. They're focusing on the heavy equipment. Let's go check out the radiator and see how much we've drained out. All right, 6 minutes in. Still draining. Still bleeding. Question, does the tank drain? And the answer is 100%. That tank is empty. So's that guy. All right. Put it on pause here and go mix up some chemicals because it's a 50-50 mix, so I have to mix it 50% antifreeze and 50% water. It is still coming out. It's a lot of fluid coming out of there. I've got that. I bought the hoses, but they don't look bad. So you know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I'm just going to leave them hoses in my toolbox until it needs to be changed. Everything in this motor looks pretty good. Sorry it's taking so long. Go on over here and check out what I mixed up. So we got the regular distilled water, opened up the new one, and mixed it half and half, 50-50. Look at the mosquitoes. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's rained 4 days in a row now. They're looking for food. So here we go. Got one mixed up. I'll mix up another one. Got this one, got this one. This one's empty, so I could put some water in there. All right, I'm gonna mix up some more concoction. And then I don't know, if it doesn't drain in the next 15-20 minutes, I'm gonna have to make a part 2 because my cell phone won't stay on that long on pause. So what do you want to talk about, guys? Anything? All right, put you on hold. This is unbelievable. It's still peeing. Ridiculous. So I now got 2 gallons of 50-50. This is straight water. And I got half a gallon and a quarter gallon. So I'll make up, that'd be 4 gallons, 50-50, once I get this all done. I didn't go on the AMSOIL website to check the content. I think it was 14 quarts. But if you go onto their website, you can get it through trustedoil.com too. But it's got all the links. Tells you exactly what fluid, what the content is, capacities, everything, all the good stuff, and it's all done by them. So, you know, that kind of takes you out of the plausible deniability area. I'm going to have to probably stop this and fill that truck up with straight distilled water and then run it for 15-20 minutes, burp it, not really burp it, but just run it. What that'll do is whatever, if any, residual antifreeze is in the block, because we know that the radiator core has been deleted, and it's still coming out. This is crazy. This has been 20 minutes this thing's been draining. So I'm gonna close that drain plug up, fill this up with distilled water, not well water, not drinking water. fill this up with distilled water. And I know you're not supposed to, but I'm going to go ahead and do that anyway. Run it for 20 minutes. Let the fan come on, shut off twice, and then I'm going to drain it again. So I'll let you know how much I have here. The problem is when I refill it, I'm not going to have an exact count of what came out of the block because we're refilling it with water. But that'll dilute it even more. So worst case scenario is I'll have more of a distilled water inside the block than old antifreeze. And that'll just mix. I can probably throw straight antifreeze in there and about, maybe 2 or 3 quarts just to kind of offset it. That is insane. It's still freaking draining. Unreal. I'm going to shut this video off because it's 11 minutes. And then I'll make a part 2 of refilling, which is a no-brainer. You're just going to put that screw back in and then fill this up, fill that up. Oh, you're going to want to watch the burping thing, the little funnel. Yeah, that is cool as crap. I love it. I love it. It is so easy to use, and it's never, ever failed me. I think I paid $30 for it on Amazon. So I don't know how to do the fancy link up in the top right corner because I'm not a professional YouTuber. I'm just trying to help people out because, I watch YouTube to help me out. And it does. It's giving back. So we are out of here. Check for part 2. And thanks for watching.